Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build off what we just did in that last one, in the last video. We're gonna add the numbers, all the numbers in a string, all the numerical characters in a string. We'll take them out the string and add them up and return the sum. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I don't know why I have this, right? Get rid of that. But I'm making extension off of a string, right? Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mess with the string. Func, add numbers. Are you kidding me? Add numbers in string. Add numbers in string. All right, Boolean. Okay, so now we're gonna do, okay, var sum, okay, equals 0. Why did I do that? Okay, for item in self, for item in self, okay, I'm going to say if item right, we can do this in Swift, and item is less than or equal to 9, you can compare strings like they were numbers. Right? So now we just say sum. We're just going to add. We know this is a number, right? So this is pretty safe. Int item. Oh, and by the way, it's plus equals, right? But I mean, we have a problem right here, right? Because you have to cast a character to a string, then an int. Remember that. You must cast a character to a string. So this is an item. This is a string dot element, right? That's what this is. You right click, you option, click on here, string dot element. That has to be cast to a string. That's what makes it comparable. Cannot find item. And you know something else? This is backwards. It's plus equals, not equals plus. Right? So must be unwrapped. Okay, so we're getting into the thing of optionals. You can do it like this, right? And then return it. So in case you don't know about optionals, I'm going to explain it real quick. Oh, and by the way, I'm supposed to be returning an integer, not a Boolean, right? Okay, so optionals are variables that can contain a nil value. Usually, if you try to pass a nil value to any other variable, your app will crash. Optionals make it possible to pass a nil value to the variable. And as a result, if nil can be passed, then you should unwrap it, right? And you can unwrap it either explicitly using the bang operator, or which is the dangerous way, because if nil is there, this will break. Or if you want to do it safely, let's do it safely, right? And we can do it like this. Look, I'm going to do it using the guard statement just because I know that this will always pass a value. Why? Because it's between the value always between 0 and 9, including. So I'm gonna do this. So I know it'll never be nil, but we have an optional value. So we got to do something about that, right? Now I'm gonna say this. Num equals guard let num equal all of this. Right? V else. Oh, and I don't need this anymore. Return 0. But I never have to worry about that. And so now I can do this. Create 3, 4, right? Dot add numbers in string. And this should say, is that right? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. 10, that's right. Now, let me make this A, S, and A. Nothing should change. Right. See, you can add all those numbers up. That's one way of doing it. Again, I don't worry about returning 0 because this will never happen because all these items in this are between 0 and 9. Nothing else is being sent to be casted as an integer. Okay, so now let's move on. Add numbers too. We can do the same thing with the filter, right? We don't need a loop. Let's practice using Howard functions. Func. Add numbers in string. See. To string 1. Int. Right, and let's see, return self dot filter, right, and of course $0 is greater than or equal to 0, and $0 is less than or equal to, right, 9. Okay. And now that we have that, we're going to reduce. Reduce, we talked about reduce. Reduce adds everything up. Right? 0, we're adding up all these elements in the array that are numeric. Right? Okay. And then we're saying $. Right? We're saying $. We got to cast this as an integer, right? Int, right? Okay. You know, this is pissing me off. I hate when this does that. String, right? $0, you know, and then plus the same thing. Int, right? String, right? $1. And I've already explained how that works to you guys, right? I'm pretty sure somewhere in here, I'm supposed to get I'm supposed to get an error because I have the issue with optionals, right? Okay, come on. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? You know, this playground is killing me. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna come back to it. All right. And let's see. I'm gonna go back here. Playground. Okay. Well, resume. Um, Okay. So let's go ahead and let's do this one more time. And let's try it right here. For some reason, this playground is acting up, but the reality is this is supposed to be, I'm supposed to have, I was trying to get it to crash because this had to be unwrapped, right? Well, it's returning it. So it's returning the but I was trying to show that this crashes unless it's unwrapped. And you know, just when you need Xcode to crash in order to prove a point, it won't. Like just my luck, right? Okay, on to the next.